The news tonight: son of former health minister kidnapped in Oyo State. Allied People's Movement threatens to withdraw its election petition before the tribunal over Ality. Federal government debunks rumor on possible Ebola outbreak in Nigeria. Hello and thanks for joining us on the Channel 12 News. I am Abisola Pedro Adeyemi. Now the news. The son of the immediate past Minister of Health, Nta Abeokuta, has been kidnapped at Iroko village in Akiyele local government area near Oyo town in Oyo State. The media assistant to the former minister has confirmed that the police are on top of the situation, having launched a hunt in collaboration with local hunters, and they have found the car used by the kidnappers, but the minister's son, Dayo Adewale, and abductors are yet to be located. Ogun Governorship Election Petition Tribunal has again adjourned till Monday, the 24th of June 2019, for the continuation of hearing despite the application filed by the petitioners to withdraw from the suit due to alleged security concerns. Akim Jimo brought back details of the proceeding, but it will be presented in our subsequent bulletin. The Federal High Court sitting in Kano has issued an order restraining Kano State Government from further action on relation into alleged misappropriation of 3.8 billion naira in suit filed by the Emir of Kano, Malam Muhammadu Sanusi II, Joint State Public Complaint and Anti-Corruption Commission, and State Attorney General as respondents. The state anti-corruption body had indicted the Emir for financial impropriety. President of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, says the role of the media will be critical and crucial to the performance of the 9th National Assembly. Lydia Odije-Ochi has details.
He was speaking when he granted audience to the National Assembly correspondents who were on a congratulatory visit. The Senate President advised the media to report on the 9th Assembly professionally in the interest of the national unity, devoid of sentiments. He promised that his leadership will be all-inclusive and will ensure effective discharge of their oversight functions.
Have no reason, we would have no excuse not to work together, not to perform. So we have sought, and by the grace of God and your support, got to office. And it is now the critical time to face the realities of the office. That is to ensure that we bring everybody together, that we work together, that we deliver together. In the process of governance, we are expected to work with a veteran of government. We are supposed to have a relationship of complementarity. We are supposed to collaboration, synergy, and partnership.
Some of the reasons why we decided about discussing this was one, to actually make the platform on which we understand. Secondly, to also have working strategies which would ensure that we have an ambitious relationship with the National Assembly.
Meeting is expected to enhance the relationship between the 9th Senate.
President of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Chris Ezegizel, has urged the NNPC to sustain transparent initiatives of the Group Managing Director, Mekanti Baru, to improve efficiency in the industry. The AG's president said the initiatives have opened up the organization, but said more can still be done to reposition NNPC to serve the people better. Lydia Sampson has details.
This handshake is indicative of greater collaboration between the NNPC and the NUJ. Little wonder Chris Esigozo gave the assurance that the Nigerian Union of Journalists (NUJ) will through its reportage expose pipeline vandalization, smuggling of petroleum products, as well as the need for host communities to own and protect oil installations in their domain.
You can see that there is an appreciable level of stability in the oil industry, and that goes to show the caliber of leadership that you have at the NNPC.
For the JMD, the commendation coming from NUJ, who is a watchdog of society, is a morale booster and encouragement to do more. The JMD said NNPC has not only instituted a regime of transparent contracting and bidding in all her major projects, but also has reduced the cost of crude oil production from $27 to $22.
This distinguished body has a lot to expose the activities of these miscreants, which constitute a large drain on the Nigerian economy.
They assured that NNPC will continue to ensure seamless product availability across Nigeria. In Abuja, Media Samson, NTA News.
What could have been a national tragedy was averted on Tuesday evening when the NNPC gas pipeline along Ibadan axis of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway was damaged by the ongoing construction works. Correspondent Nta Abeokuta reports that the situation has been brought under control as the DPR is on top of the situation.
Although regular traffic held for hours had been restored since, the burst NNPC gas pipeline caused panic to residents and motorists along Ibafo on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway following the leakage. They are working the excavating the site. So what people now they ask us to check the pipe, whether the pipe is good or whether it's water that is inside. As we are about to open, we never knew that it was a gas pipeline. Like how the pipeline just got burst. It took the combined team of FRSC and other emergency rescue team to bring the situation under control.
Let us stay synergized more so that we can know all those things that are buried under the ground. As soon as a road contract is being awarded, it is important that for every other agencies that is involved, we team up together. We just should assess what is involved so that we will avoid this kind of incidents another time, not only for this road but for every other road corridor in the country.
The Department of Petroleum Resources has closed down all construction activities in the affected area till the pipeline is repaired. Nta Abeokuta, Mohammed Adebowale, NTA News.
What could have ended up a day of celebration turned a black evening for some travelers and families on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway following a fatal road traffic accident. The FRSC says it could not have been a coincidence.
The Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, constructed some 48 years ago, is about 128 kilometers. The highway remains one of the busiest, if not the busiest, expressway in the country due to its critical contribution to commerce and social life. Available records indicate that an estimated 25,000 vehicles traveled on the road on daily basis. Unfortunately, not all the vehicles get to their destinations, while many sustain injuries from fatal accidents, others lost their lives.
If we are patient, there is likely to be reduction in the number of accidents we witness on this road. The ongoing road construction and diversion too is causing, because a lot of people are not really familiar with what is happening here. When you are supposed to slow down, you keep on racing. Where you are supposed to race, you keep on slowing down. So the challenge of psychological problems is getting on the high side in Nigeria. A lot of people are understanding and they are thinking about the economic challenges they have. So concentration on driving most of the time is not 100%.
What, however, remains a mystery is the multiple accident which claimed 8 lives and many others injured on June 12th, the first day Nigeria commemorated Democracy Day.
This is where 8 people lost their lives in a ghastly motor accident on June 12, 2018. Exactly 1 year after, June 12 this year, 8 people again lost their lives in another accident at this same spot, but on the other side of the expressway.
while the country was celebrating a political development in history. Could it have been a coincidence that the same number of people lost their lives right opposite the very spot where a similar accident occurred exactly a year ago?
The corridor itself is very heavy. We do 25,000 vehicles every day on that corridor. Then secondly, the corridor is undergoing rehabilitation. Because of the reconstruction of the road, most of the vehicles that hit it did not know that there are diversions. They just run into those diversions, and before you know what happens, they will have caused a crash. So these are the two major issues that are causing the crashes. But added to it is the condition of some of the vehicles, especially the trucks. That is the greatest challenge you have here, and these trucks are very old.
For the FRSA is to remind the motorists to note that the ongoing rehabilitation works on the road requires extra care to avoid unnecessary road traffic crashes. In Abeokuta, Mohammed Adebowale, NTA News.
The federal government has described as false the message circulating in the social media purporting a possible case of Ebola virus disease in the country. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Health, Abdulaziz Abdullah, in a statement called on members of the public to disregard the rumor and discourage the circulation of any unverified information which is said could cause harm to innocent people and unnecessary panic. He assured that since the report of outbreak of Ebola virus disease in the Democratic Republic of Congo, heightened surveillance had been ongoing at various points of entry by officials of the Port Health Services of the ministry to prevent importation into Nigeria. With $20 billion or more lying in wait to fund infrastructure by investors and the nation's economy gaining momentum, more searchlight is on the strategy being employed by the government towards profitable investment in the country. At a discussion with a delegation from the Harvard Business School, on this, Vice President Yemi Oshibajo says the focus of the Buhari administration is for the nation to be an industrialized country in the next 10 years. State House correspondent G.D. Onifade now reports.
Present here are some of Nigeria's finest entrepreneurs and intellectuals who are mostly graduates of Harvard University's Business Faculty. The Nigerian economy is unique and exciting, especially for experts and students of economics. This gathering, therefore, is to welcome some professors from the Harvard Business Faculty willing to learn more about Nigeria and its economy. As the faculty members say, research on the Nigerian economy would provide excellent report for students of economics all over the world. Professor Srikant Datta is leading the delegation.
There is much for us to learn about strategy, marketing, organization structure, managing people, and very importantly, responsibility to society as it is practiced in your country.
As a country that's heavily reliant on oil, how do you think about preparing for climate change? What can you do? What are you doing to bring back that diaspora talent?
A lot of the time, when you look at what the strategies are saying, when you look at what the economists are saying, many times, obviously, it doesn't really quite work that way.
Nigeria's Vice President and Chairman of the National Economic Council, Yemi Oshibajo, provides answers to the questions raised on what the country is doing to improve the economy, citing the social investment programs, agriculture, the focus on having an efficient civil service for enabling business environment, and development of infrastructure such as rail, road, and power generation.
We have to rewrite regulations and encourage more people to invest in that sector, and then cost-reflective tariffs and all that. That really is, where we're heading, and we think that in the next few months we will unveil a plan that we hope will deal with many of the critical issues in the power sector.
For an hour and a half, participants discussed the way forward for Nigeria.
Actually, outside, there's a tremendous amount of excitement about Nigeria. And all we need to do is figure out a way to tap into it, and this place can go places.
Cynicism is cheap. Criticism is very easy. We have to do our best, even if it means failing. I think as we go into business, as we go into the economy, if we deal with poverty, we've got to think, how do we get business to make money while impacting on wider society?
At the end of it all, there is the consensus that the country remains aligned of immense opportunities for investors. In Lagos, Jide Onifade, Nta News.
Now go back to the story on Election Petition Tribunal. Ogun Governorship Election Petition Tribunal has again adjourned till Monday, the 24th of June 2019, for the continuation of hearing despite the application filed by the petitioners to withdraw from the suit due to alleged security concerns. Hakim Chimo brought back details of the proceedings.